Yo, what's up everyone? Today we're going to have a look behind the scenes on how Mojang is adding new structures to Minecraft, and we're going to have a look at the trial chambers. So let's find out how they made them.
Have you ever dreamed of learning more about how we make Minecraft?
Not really. I usually dream about a horse wiping me out financially.
Right.
What?
Nevertheless, welcome to How We Make Minecraft.
Steps up a guy to ripping us off.
Hello again. My name's Marilla, the charming computer who agreed not to destroy the Minecraft source code in return for this hosting gig.
And I'm Narrator, the dictionary definition of failing upwards. I'm also a spy within Mojang Studios, leaking the secrets of how we make Minecraft in the hopes that'll get someone out there to respect me.
I thought you were the coffee boy.
Actually, I've been promoted.
Oh yeah, to coffee man?
No, to senior coffee boy.
Is that one of those meaningless job titles?
Caffeine staff developers. Yo, when I used to work at the office, I feel like everyone's drinking like a lot of coffee at this place. So yeah, and we also had actually our intern, and he was literally the coffee boy. I can relate to that guy. I think my first weeks I was also sort of. Oh yeah, I did an internship before, and I was also the coffee boy. So I can relate to his pain, to his struggle, because I was a coffee boy before too.
No, to senior coffee boy.
Is that one of those meaningless job titles designed to make people think they're actually important?
Today's episode is all about level design.
Step 1. Make some cool concept art.
Not to brag, but I single-handedly and handsomely broke into the Mojang Studios bins last night and managed to swipe some trial chambers concept art.
Is it the same concept art they emailed me when I asked nicely for it?
Just show the art. As you can see from even these early designs, trial chambers were designed to be large, intimidating spaces with a high focus on combat.
I can't see that.
Yes, but that's because you're not looking at the concept art. You're looking at a photo of yourself you've somehow taped to your screen.
I don't see your point.
We were also adamant that trial chambers wouldn't be exposed to the overworld surface and that they'd adhere to these design goals.
Well, like how by doing this show, I've gradually learned that Minecraft is some sort of, I want to say breakfast cereal?
It's a video game. And here was the second design goal. Curiosity. What's curiosity?
Don't know.
This is actually very important, like draw out feelings of curiosity. Because like if you explore something, like I think they did really well when it comes, for example, to the lush caves, right? So when they introduced the lush caves and they were added with the Caves and Cliffs update, like when I actually encountered my first lush cave in Minecraft, I did get the feelings of curiosity. Why? Because I dig through and then there's suddenly a tunnel. It's just a normal cave. I follow it a bit and suddenly I see those glowberries shining. Everything's green. There's some strange creatures swimming in the water, the axolotl, right? And I'm like, yo, what is happening here, right? And then you have like the different sort of bushes that grow there, the azaleas, this and that, right? I feel like they really made me like feel curious about this biome, for example. And this is a good example of how you can catch and draw out the feelings of curiosity of a player by adding something that is just so unique and different that if you see it, you're like, what is that? I've never seen this before, right? And I think they did the same with trial chambers, right? Because they're so different than anything you have seen before. And this is the thing, you need to add something that is different so it draws the feelings of curiosity for the player, yeah.
Why? What's curiosity?
Don't know, don't care.
Now, you might think a game that's famously procedurally generated wouldn't have level design.
This is so slow.
And you'd be right.
My game is faster.
No. Minecraft actually has lots of intricate levels, cleverly designed to look more organic than they actually are.
Whenever we make a structure, we have to get the balance right between making it procedurally generated enough to give you a fresh experience, but
Yes.
also authored enough to be functioning gameplay.
Like how ocean monuments are not entirely fixed structures. They have some internal randomization to keep them fresh, but enough authorship to make sure their nasty traps work.
Otherwise, players wouldn't be constantly punished for exploring and having fun. And we can't have that.
Use all your 3D space.
It was hugely important to us to have a dungeon for the Trially Tricks update.
It's the Tricky Trials update.
Whatever. We wanted to design a dungeon that would force players to engage with the entire space, where
Yeah.
what's in front of you is important, but you also have to consider threats from left, right, and up above.
Why? What's so good about looking up anyway?
You're just jealous because you don't have a net
It's
to
a
look up.
challenge.
Glass houses, mate.
Thus, trial chambers became environments with a huge focus on verticality.
Now we just needed to add a weapon that could embrace both the limitations and advantages of a vertical space. That's right,
The mace.
the exploding trampoline.
Wait, what?
By which Marilla, of course, means the mace. A new weapon that does more damage when you fall from a great height.
It turns the trial chamber into a
One
cakewalk.
shot.
No, it still keeps the trial chamber challenging.
Yeah, that's what I said. You ever tried walking on a cake?
Touché. We also
Oh, the
wanted
creeper's
somewhere where
catching up.
fighting the breeze would be fun.
The breeze likes to send you flying, so we needed a dungeon with enough space and verticality for that. What a tedious windbag.
Marilla, they asked us not to insult the new...
That just reminds me, I need to look up a good blaze farm. Not blaze farm. Breeze farm, sorry, breeze, I said blaze. A breeze farm, because we need to collect those, yo. I want to set up a farm soon. Like, we will have in our Minecraft world every single mob farm at some point, I hope. I want, of course, we're gonna have our zombie farm, of course, but we still need to find a skeleton spawner, and I want to set up a breeze farm. Like, that's what we're gonna do next in this series. For those of you that are wondering what our goals will be in the future, I also want to find one of those spawners and actually set up a farm.
breeze would be fun.
The breeze likes to send you flying, so we needed a dungeon with enough space and verticality for that. What a tedious windbag.
Marilla, they asked us not to insult the new mobs. Let them settle in first.
Oh, I was talking to you.
Oh, he's
okay.
dying. Don't forget to feed the player. Wait, what?
It was important to us that we make trial chambers challenging, and not just because the cooler game studio down the road doubled dared us to.
Yes, that was only one of the reasons. Still, when forcing the player through a brand new dungeon full of constantly spawning horrors, it's only polite to buy them dinner first.
That's
Yeah, the
why
treasure.
the chests you'll find in trial chambers are full of food. Although, doesn't that risk making them too easy?
Oh, sure. Because what could be easier than trying to enjoy a meal while an army of hostile monsters is attacking you?
Fair point.
Imagine that cake gets blown up.
Another priority was that trial chambers embrace Minecraft's core gameplay. You can get through a chamber without mining and placing blocks, allegedly, but they're very much designed for players who know how to swing a pickaxe and place a block on the floor.
Yeah, I still don't have a clue how to do that.
Wow. There's all sorts of subtle ways we can communicate to the player that mining and building is an important part of the trial chamber experience.
Yeah.
See how this ladder doesn't quite reach the floor?
Yep, and that communicates to the player that they should be encouraged to place and mine blocks to
Wow,
solve
that's
problems
smart.
in this new environment.
Is that my
But why use a diamond block? That is such a waste, dude. Use a dirt block for this. Like, what I usually do is, if I want to get somewhere really, really up high, I'm using the cheapest and easiest to remove block, and that is just a dirt block. Why is it easy to remove? Because it's just so easy to do this if you have like a netherite shovel, right?
New environment.
Doesn't
Is
even
that
take a
my
second.
diamond block you just used as a platform?
We also put tools like golden pickaxes in barrels, gently nudging you towards mining down here.
Yes, because during playtesting, we were surprised
There's
to
some
find
good blocks
players
here that you
weren't
can
smashing
use
the place up.
for builds.
Well, apart from
Oh, well.
Marilla, who not only smashed the entire trial chamber, but the PC she was testing the game on too.
They had it coming.
Another thing we learned through playtesting is to put more chests in the chambers, so
Yeah.
players would have somewhere to stuff all the useless lower priority items.
Or you get
They're
some good loot.
constantly collecting.
That new shirt going down well in the office.
Well, better than my Mojang Studios one, yes. And there you have it. Hopefully now you've got a better understanding of how we designed the trial chambers.
No, but I somehow now have a better understanding of the French language.
I'm not even going to ask how that's possible. See you next time.
Au revoir.
Yo, okay, so what did we learn from this? So they first do a lot of artwork, right? Like a lot of concept, right? Like, oh, the trials chambers need to look like this. We have seen the same with the mobs, right? Like there's a lot of artwork going on before something is implemented, right? Like, should we go with this sort of look, sort of look? And there's like a lot of planning involved. And that is always a part of the game development process, right? Then of course there needs to be a reason why this is there. Like what draws the curiosity of the player. Okay, I see. Yeah, this must be something new, just like the lush cave, something that looks totally different and new, like a fresh breath of air basically for the player. Okay, yeah. And then there should be elements that are familiar but yet still give you a new experience. For example, yeah, we have like in the tri chambers, okay, we can do a bit of mining there, add like a block there to maybe reach a ladder, this and that. So it does include the building and mining factor of Minecraft, right? Then the exploration reward from the chest, and it makes it also worth to go there because you get from the breeze rods, right? So you can make the maze and do other cool stuff with it, right? And the treasure hunt there and the challenge. So yeah, it is something that is useful, interesting, brings something new, has a new look, and yeah, that's basically it. Very, very interesting. But yeah, guys, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this one a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.